Here on the mental health and well-being space with yours truly, calling with Mlanjana. Yes, we are avant-garde, and it is so good to be back 15 days into JanRenewal 2024. Hope you are enjoying the splendor of the newness, the opportunity for redemption, the opportunity of setting new goals, striving towards them, and being in the momentum of realizing your best selves, living your best lives, and being true to yourself this time around. It is all about the pragmatic, consistent practice of showing up. It is a journey not of perfection, but of progress. Humans, there are two environments we coexist, grow, and evolve in. And this is our internal environment, right? Our thoughts, our perceptions, our feelings, right? These have been shaped by our external environment, which is also significant to our evolution, our growth, and our being, and how we actually choose to show up. It has informed a lot of our behaviors and habits, belief systems, how we perceive things, how we even perceive ourselves, right? Hardest to challenge those internal ones, because some we have internalized so much that we call ourselves introverts, we call ourselves this, and this is our preference. Is it really our preference? Is this really who we are? Because we tend to shape our identity around these things that have socialized us, and we all do. It's the way of being human, from school, culture, and spiritual beliefs, social relations. Experience has played a major role in that, right? What we know to be experience and how we perceive those experiences. And they also determine how we actually show up, right? It's always easier to change the external environment to make the changes that are easily perceived by others. But the hardest of all is the internal change, which is said that we generally make that change when something traumatic happens in our life. When trauma happens, and when change is called in by trauma, it doesn't demand of us to change. It doesn't ask us to change. It forces us to change, because there's a somewhat almost guaranteed stagnation or regression where we don't change, which still forces us to change when we don't. Because somehow it just exacerbates matters when we don't make that change. Some say it is the universe, it is God forcing you there to that change, because it is a necessity. And if change is a necessity, which it is, because if we are going to be and live our best and most healthiest lives and strive for that realistically and pragmatically, change is something we have to be open to. But how effective are we in those changes, and how great of a significance are those internal changes, and what does it look like to be called to that change?